Is anybody else getting bored of Pokemon? And
You
what
didn't mute
happened? What?
You didn't mute.
Oh, now you know what
Yes.
this video's about. I might just leave that in the video because that's so funny. That's the reality, man. Sometimes you just forget to deafen on Discord or super edited videos. Like, are you really showing people the real side of things? Anyway, I think I'm getting bored of Pokemon, man. And not in the sense where I'm like losing my love for it, and not in the sense where I'm gonna stop making content about it, but it's such a different thing. Pokemon is so different nowadays, and it's because I don't want to open packs anymore. And that was part of what was fun about Pokemon, was opening packs every now and then and pulling cool cards. That doesn't happen anymore because I'm not opening packs. You can't find it on shelves, but if you want to buy it, you have to pay extraordinary amounts of money. Probably less than 25% of collectors are actually opening packs because you can't afford it. Phantasmal Flames pre-orders are selling for $400 Canadian for a Pokemon Center ETB, and then around like 450 Canadian for a booster box. I was fortunate. I was fortunate enough to get pre-orders in. It's the first time I've ever gotten pre-orders in on anything Pokemon related, but I'm not gonna open it because it's just not worth it for me. I might open up one booster bundle. I might give away one booster bundle. And that's what I'll do. I'm gonna give away a booster bundle, and I might open up the other one just for the channel. Maybe get something, maybe pull the Charizard. But those Pokemon Center ETBs, that booster box, I'm not opening. There's no way. It's too expensive, and it doesn't make sense anymore to open packs when you can go out and buy the singles for less in cost, right? And I think a lot of people are going to get to this point, and most likely have already hit this point, because everything keeps going up, and that doesn't make sense economically. What's that going to mean for the secondary market? There's going to be less singles on the market, but there's going to be so much sealed, but everybody knows sealed goes up in value, and it's like, oh, well, we're just going to hold on to it. But then if everybody does that in 10 years, then wait, now we have pallets and pallets of every single sealed product you could possibly think of. And so will the price even really go up that much because there's so much supply of it? I think, the better off parents with kids maybe are opening packs. The streamers are opening packs. Whatnot, scammers. Sorry, I'm not calling out Whatnot. It's so hilarious that people buy off of Whatnot. I think it's so stupid, but unless it's like a very trusted source, there's a few people that I would buy off of, but there's millions I wouldn't. Anyway, this is somewhat turning into a rant. Your average collectors are no longer opening packs, and that is so sad. That's what this is all supposed to be about. And I feel like I don't even have to show the eBay sales of what's going on, because people have seen screenshots on every single platform of these boxes of Phantasmal Flames selling for ridiculous amounts of money, and the set doesn't come out till November. I don't even know how those eBay sellers are supposed to fulfill those orders, because I do sell on eBay, and I've never obviously been in a situation where I've had to wait months to sell something. I would never try selling a pre-order. It's stupid to me. I don't want to get banned from eBay, and I also just want the product for myself. I don't care to sell it. That margin doesn't matter to me. I like Pokemon. I like to collect. So I heard somewhere you have to fulfill an order, worst case, like 30-40 days after someone's paid. And I don't know if my math's super weird, but November and it's September, it's like mid-September, that seems like more than 40-30 days to me. So scalping is so stupid. So much is snowballing right now. As humans, we're unable to predict the future so accurately. It's scary to think what the next 5 years will be like, because like I said, you're gonna have situations where there's so much sealed on the aftermarket. Like, that's why Sword and Shield is kind of some of the best boxes to invest in right now, is because those were boxes that were getting open. Like, I opened up probably 10 Evolving Skies booster boxes over that print run, maybe 11, and then on top of that, like dozens of booster bundles, 3-pack blisters, sleeve packs. Evolving Skies is my most open set for sure, because that's really what got me back into the hobby. During college, I wasn't paying attention to Pokemon because I was paying attention to girls and having fun and other stuff. I wish I was paying attention to Pokemon, because that's around the time when some good sets were coming out, but I don't realize it till now, because it's been so many years. And when you look back on something that's vintage, you never really know you're in the good days until they passed. But yeah, like Sword and Shield, man. Buy Sword and Shield, because those sets were getting open heavily. Nobody thought that Sword and Shield would take off this soon. I think people knew that sets like Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike, Brilliant Stars, Lost Origin, I think they knew those sets would age very well, and obviously that showed because the Moonbryon was selling for record highs, the Rayquaza, the Gengar, the Giratina. Pokemon was taking off in 2021, and it was taking off, but still not to the degree that anybody could have predicted that only 4 years later we'd be in the situation where we're at now. Like, there was no such thing as scalping back then. Maybe a little bit, but the margins were not what they are now. My advice is don't buy from these people on eBay, man. Just, I don't know. It's hard to say because that Pokemon Center ETB is very beautiful, and I really like the colors, the Charizard on the front. It is a very cool display piece. So yeah, I'd pay aftermarket for an ETB or whatever, but not $400 Canadian right off the start. That's wild. It should be that price in 2 years, not right now. That's too high for right now. It's crazy. But the biggest point I want to make here is packs are not getting opened. What does that mean? That's not a good thing. We need packs to get open for this hobby to stay alive. In the future, the sets that come out in the next 2 years, if this keeps up, what sort of cards are we going to see on the market? We're not going to see much. I don't know. Obviously, there's going to be the impulsive people that, can't help but open product, which is myself. I've gone better with it, but Phantasmal Flames, that's going to be a set I want to open, but it's just not going to make any sense financially. And so I'll probably open up a little bit, but on the scale of how much I was opening Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike, those Sword and Shield sets, I'm never going back to that point. And maybe it's a good thing for my wallet. Like, honestly, I did spend a lot opening those packs. And obviously the cards I pulled were very valuable as well, but I sold those a long time ago. I traded, I did a lot of stuff. I've had many different collections in my life. I go through phases with collections, but I'm never going to have that again where every single card in my collection, or like a majority of the cool cards, are cards that I pulled myself because I allowed myself to have that freedom of opening packs at a reasonable cost. Anyway, I'm gonna cut the video there. Like I said, giveaway. I'll give away a Phantasmal Flames booster bundle. I do want to give away something else before that. So I've been thinking one of these. I want to give away a Fusion Strike 3-pack blister. I think this is, very good set, and I think a lot of you might be happy with this. I know it's nothing crazy. 3-pack blister of Fusion Strike. Let's give one away, okay? So all you have to do is like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, no, I want you to comment your favorite card since Sword and Shield. What is your favorite card since Sword and Shield? So no tag team, nothing before that. I want Sword and Shield till now. Comment what your number one favorite card is in that era, and that's it. I'll leave the video there. So comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll pick a random comment, and you'll have a chance to win one of these. Also, let me know if you're having fun with this hobby right now. I am and I'm not. I'm having a lot of fun vending. I'm not having fun in the same way I used to have. Part of that's sad. Like, I don't want to spend too much on opening packs, but I want to open packs. I just want to open packs every now and then. I want to enjoy it. I want to spend $100 on packs every 2 weeks maybe. $100 nowadays for packs is 5 packs for some sets. Like, if I want to open 151 or Prismatic, that's like 6 packs. Yeah, I'll leave it there. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.